by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Volunteers will kick this away and start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense trots out there to open this game. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. We knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can.
Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle.
For a huge game. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easier on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice, solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
They'll run it to the right side. Good enough for first down yardage.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to really thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Close to the tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Volunteers offense comes out for their first possession today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
It seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense now facing a 3rd and long. Breaking tackles and going. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Vols keep the football on the move.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Jefferson. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, and picks up some decent yardage. Pass complete on second down now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And the Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Knight. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick dart to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he'll set up to throw. On the move now. He's going to take off. QB gets the first, now looking for more. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
On the ground, it's Simon. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looks to the left, pass caught. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the handoff. Fights off a defender. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Back to throw. It's Williams. Hit as he released it. Finds a man at the yard line. Longhorns are in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Clark. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a fourth down. Longhorns will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The ball is hustled to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
He's got it in the open. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Boggs. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll try the option play here. He breaks free. Now here he goes. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
What a nice gain here by this Texas quarterback. And I can't help, Chris, but to think about guys like Vince Young, who did it as well as any quarterback maybe ever in college football, being that dual-threat guy. And, of course, Colt McCoy, who took over right after Vince left and won so many games. And now you're seeing a quarterback trying to live up to that great tradition.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll try the right here. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Same tailback, another carry. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. We're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Trying to find room. It's Terry.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Tailback takes the handoff again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The ball's incomplete. A turnover on downs. A big play for this defense. Looking downfield. It's Knight. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Dumps it down to the back. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. And he's back to throw again on second down. The short completion of the tight end. And a quick timeout call on the offense after the play. Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And the Volunteers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. The Volunteers bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back, it's Williams. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Bringing pressure. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far.
Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. And they get the second half started with their running play. They'll tackle him at the 27. The Volunteers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Vols will have 1st and 10 here.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The shotgun running play call. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. It's a quarterback keeper. He's past the marker and still going. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. And the Vols are going to keep this drive moving.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. Great time.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
To the air. It's Knight. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're going to run the option. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Here's the option play. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit. You got to do it.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the hit sets up his offense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. The Vols looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the quarterback keeps it here. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. And the Volunteers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Back to throw. It's Knight. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab on the move. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in. A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try. Bringing it out, it's Butler.
And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And we begin the drive here set up at the 30. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Nowhere to run. A corralling from no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The defense all over him. He stopped right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. There's the handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Makes the catch. It's Jefferson. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down trot. Can they get something going here? This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides. Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
The pass rush closing in. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Offside defense. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Leaning on the run game here. The Sox are able to bring him down quickly.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Longhorns moving quickly down the field here. Handoff running right. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Back to pass. It's Knight. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The Volunteers looking to run some tempo here.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The pocket breaking down. He's going to pull it down and run. Tackled there by the defense. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Looking for a man. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs during the late stages of this game. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. The offense threatening now, first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. There's a run call on third and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Now the important point after attempt. And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the fourth quarter. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score. Oh, the pass rush gets home. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. To the air. It's Knight. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 10. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Volunteers.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now the kick is wrapped up by the hands team, and that should be enough to secure the victory. They can kneel down and get out of here with a W.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And so one more big play to punctuate this winning performance by the offense. That's it. Game over. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today.